In this sort of region, there's not a lot of companies that would do what Veridia do. My name's Nicholas. I'm now the acting general manager of the Holbrook Hotel. Recently promoted from head chef. Progression in Holbrook, I came over from Adelaide 6 months ago to be the head chef of the Holbrook Hotel. With a sort of lack of staffing and things like that, I took on the other pub which the business owns, which is also Wamagama, and then just through, I suppose, some hard work, we've moved up the ranks and now the acting general manager. The current owner bought the pub pre-COVID, sort of 4.5 years ago, and the business has been through a 3.5 year redevelopment with a lack of trades and things and issues due to COVID. And it finished in November 2022 with our grand opening the second week of November. So from there, it's just taken on the community role, I suppose. It's the new shiny toy. Everyone's come to nosy around, and it's just something that the rest of the area is not offering. It's becoming a destination rather than just your little country pub. I think the history is there. It's obviously quite an old building. It's kept the facade out the front and showcasing off obviously the staircase and the cellar and things like that with some modern touches. So yeah, it's drawing a bit back, but also offering some new amenities and things like that to the area. The hospitality industry in general, there's a shortage of staff and things post-COVID with work visas and skilled migration being limited. And then obviously the cost of running a business now being quite excessive due to interest rate rises and things like that. Staffing and training, people don't like working weekends and nights, and it's not your normal 9 to 5 job, so you've got to be a little bit crazy to want to do it. Yeah, so I think it was a Tuesday, sort of in my sort of second week in Holbrook, and I was interviewing a chef for a position. I was standing at the front waiting, and Matthew and Justin pulled up in their car and handed me a card, and they wanted to come and have a chat. At the time, we already had a cleaning company, but obviously we were still new to the area, so we were listening for business and things like that. And then I suppose Matthew was very persistent. He came in about a week later and saw us again, and yeah, since then, Veridia's been looking after us. Reliable, whatever you need, anything, they're there. Matthew on Saturday got a phone call at 5:30 in the evening when he was at home on his day off. We needed pizza boxes for dinner service. We ended up doing nearly 400 for dinner. Matthew dropped them in whilst I was sitting at the hospital with one of our apprentices, and yeah, there was willing to go above and beyond.